Hi, thanks for stopping by and checking out another video. Today I'm going to be going over the Tk32. This is the updated version of it. So this one is tricolor instead of 4 colors. I guess the older version had blue. This version has white, red, and green. And I have it laid out here with what you get in the box. For the most part, I mean, there's the O-ring and that's in the box still, but you got the light itself here. You've got your standard Fenix lanyard. You've got a holster here, which is a little bit different than the other Fenix ones that I've seen. So they're sticking with this weird D-ring thing on the back. Get your belt loop, so the outside is Velcro. And that'll open up, and I generally just put my belt back here so I don't have to worry about the Velcro coming open when I sit down. And this one I say is different, mostly because it's an open bottom one. But good thing on a positive side, I haven't had any problem with the lanyard getting caught. So you can see that's it gives you some protection there. It does extend past the tail cap there. And got that. So this light did not come with the batteries, but I wanted to set it out so that you could see it. Quarter, American quarter US, AA alkaline battery, 18650 battery. This is the battery that this uses, one of these. So Fenix Light, Fenix sells batteries for it. Lots and lots of other companies also sell batteries that will work for it. So just buy one that's a good protected cell. Fenix wants you to use protected cells in these lights. Is it safe to use unprotected? Maybe. I really don't know. Some of the features of the light. The head is much larger than some of the other ones. You can see that there. Get the box real quick. Okay, and you can see there that it goes over the tricolor thing there. So you can see there are actually 3 LED slots in there. So it's not using a filter or anything to get the red and the green. And I was actually impressed by the range of the red and green lights and how bright they actually appeared to be. Go over that in a minute here. So this one is rated IPX8, so it's 2 waters of submerged waterproofing, water resistance. I think that's up to 30 minutes, and impact resistance is 1 meter, which is getting to be a standard now, it seems like. So turbo 1000, high 350, mid 100, low 8. 8's a good usable number there. And the red and the green also have a high and a low mode. And like I said, I was pretty impressed with how far they actually went. This light is also compatible with the pressure switch. You know, it's a light made with hunting in mind, I suppose. So when I can get a hold of that rifle and I get the mount that I've mentioned when I was going over a TK20R, I will see if I can mount this one on that rifle too and see how it holds up, since Fenix gave me permission to do it and all. Alright, so I don't know, I look at it and I think the head twists, but it doesn't. I like the dual tail switch design. Never had a light with dual tail switch. So switching modes, you just turn it on with the big round one, and the tactile presence is, I mean, it's very easy to tell. I didn't have a problem with orientation because it's instantly apparent. So you just hit that secondary one. Okay. And with the light on, to get into your other modes, hold it down. There's your red high, red low, green high, green low, and red high. How about this? We'll use this quarter. And you can see it's got a bit of a spot to that even too. So red low, green high, green low. I'm going to say on this particular light, and then to get back, you hold this guy down for another was it 1 second, half second, whatever it is. You can't just cycle back through the white, you have to hold that other button down. So I'm going to say the throw that Fenix reports on this, if it's not accurate, it's pretty close. I don't know, it went further than I probably would ever need a light to actually go, but I have it, so it's there. No tail stand, obviously. You get just one side for your lanyard there. Pretty big light to have tail standing anyhow, kind of a small base with that head on there. So this is another light that I'm going to say they made with hunting in mind, red and green. So this red is probably too bright, even with the low for map reading. That's what I always hear people saying. The big deal with red is it doesn't kill your night vision. So if you're out hunting, right, you're out in the wild, you're hunting, you don't want to lose your night vision. So red's great for that. But in addition to that, what I don't hear people talking about, if you're getting ready to go out into a place where it's going to be very dark, like you're getting ready to go out on a hunt, lower the lights wherever you're at. If you're inside a cabin, a tent, whatever, and then if you need additional light, use red light, and that will help you adapt. An old trick that people used to use to get ready to go out into very, very dark areas would be to wear red lenses or some type of red filter over their glasses, and that would help them adapt faster to adapt their night vision faster when they did go outside. The green, I've never had a use for green light personally. It's pretty cool. It goes a lot further than I expected it to. But I guess some animals cannot see green light. Well, if you're hunting, that obviously that could be useful. And additionally, it doesn't make, they said it's not visible from the side, so the actual beam is not visible to the naked eye. I picked up a little bit of it, but it was only a little bit. It was definitely much less than the white. To be fair, part of that is the white is very, very bright at 1,000 lumens. Nice focus, tight spot. See there, turn this back off. So you do have some good spill there. So it is usable as a, you know, I carried this one for a week and a half to work, just like I did the TK20R, and had some fun playing with it. Got good spill there. So you can use it for a work light, but that's not really what it's made for. It's usable, but it's made to reach out. You know, you get the lower modes to make it more functional, but really it's made to just intense spot. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I don't really have any complaints. Now this, it's bright enough, and it does have a good low mode on it. But I mean, you're going from 8 to 100 to 350. So in a single light, that's fine. Personally, I would want to carry an additional smaller light to fill in those gaps a little bit. Save the battery. Although, you know, they're rechargeable, so if you have time, you can recharge it. You should always carry spares if you're going to be out doing something away from civilization anyhow. Yeah, I'll put some beam shots on the end. I was very impressed with how far it went. Darkness, you expected to go far, but even in the city where there are some lights at night, you know, street lights, building lights and that, I was surprised at how well it did, especially, again, with the red and green. Even at, I don't know, more than 50 yards in the city with street lights and that, the red and the green were still lighting things up a little bit. You could notice it. You wouldn't want to use it as your primary, but it was there. So this is the Fenix Tk32 2016 edition, max 1000 lumen, single 18650. And as I said, I'll put beam shots on the end of this with the colors and the approximate ranges. Yeah, there's land markers. You can tell the approximate range. Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I'll do my best to answer the questions for you. And if you found this helpful or enjoyed it, then give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Hey, a couple things I think I might have forgotten. If this sounds a little bit different, I had already put everything up, so I'm not using my normal microphone right now. TK32 2016 edition. All the colors have momentary on, although you cannot directly get to green or immediately get to green. So the white light, it has momentary on. but the red also does. So you just use the secondary button here, just hold it down, and then you can get the red low, and then you can get the green and green low. And if you hit the main button, the circle button, it will stay on in that mode, and then you can cycle through the other modes as you need to. Hold it for a second and it goes back to your white. I just wanted to add that in there. I think I forgot about it with the rest of the video. And coming up next will either be beam shots or it will be waterproof testing. So either way, when you see the sync and the volume goes out, it's just because I just stuck a dummy plug in the microphone jack of the camera. So that's where your volume went.